Well, it looks like today we're going to have a look at the, well, I'll let the words on the front do the talking. The Intelligent Systems Nitro Capture device. Missing one LED off the front for some reason. It's probably rattling around inside for all I know. So what we're actually going to do in this video is tear it down. Tear it apart, pull it apart, disassemble it as far as we can. Now I have had a look in this one before. There's a lot of cards and they're all sort of sandwiched together, so it'll be interesting to see if I can put it back in one piece and have it work. And this is the, of course, the DS part, which is connected via a cable, which splits into two separate connectors in here for the Game Boy part and the, I guess, the DS part. Makes sense. Apart from that, it's a pretty standard looking DS. I replaced the D-pad. They work much better now. So let's get it into pieces. Alright, so we've made our way past the case, and what do we see? Well, first up, we've got this Nitro Capture AGB Slot A board, which has a Game Boy thing, and the DS thing, yeah, there's a lot of cards. Oh, there's a little backup battery in there. I'll have a look at that. Very exciting. So we'll, they're all sort of joined. This actually does remind me of the NDev, which I had a while back. Everything was just sandwiched on top of everything. It's a good way to do it, I suppose. There's a fuse there. Near the power switch, I guess that makes sense. Capacitors are Rubicon. Good on you. Good on you, Nintendo. Leave Nichicon in the dust. Yep, alright, let's oh, I guess we can have a look at the other side. And there's that big cable. It's earthed, which is nice. Actually, there's no earth on the AC adapter, so yeah, okay. Oh, that's what this is for, of course. Yep. Provide your own earth. So there's the big connector, which then runs onto the DS itself. Alright, let's remove some more screws. I reckon that one, that's a good screw to remove first. Attaching it to the chassis. That one. See how we go. Well, would you look at that? I guess I just found where my mystery LED went. It's there, but it's bent. Fixed. They don't call me the fixer for no reason. Alright, let's get this apart a little bit more. Ah! There we go. Got a whole bunch more screws to do now. Let's get onto them. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. So there's the first card, which was the Nitro Capture AGP slot A. On the reverse side, there's not a lot. There's a connector though, which easy, which joins with the DS card slot, Nitro Capture card slot bracket with no letter. Wow. It's a pretty ordinary card too. However, then we get on to the whatever this next board is. Nitro Emu. What do Emu? Oh, MU. Okay, got it. V850C. That hot glue has worn out. That's really sad. We'll have a look around here at some of the components. We've got a good old programmable, whatever he's called, good old NEC, NEC D703103AGJ. Yep, love them. They've always done good work. Couple of 4-pin things. 5 if the ground is at the top. Oh, there's a thing. Some more things and a resistor arrays. Terribly unexciting. And we've got on here, we've got a connector. What does that connector do? It doesn't do anything. There's my precious LEDs. And that's pretty much this side of the board. So let's remove some standoffs and get a little bit deeper. Here's the reverse side of the MU board, which again is terribly boring. I mean, it's got some resistors and some capacitors here, but ultimately a very boring backside of a board. Oh, let's move on to this one. What do we got here? Oh, more Rubicon caps. This is, of course, the Nitro MU monitor. I'm guessing this is the monitor bit. It's got the AVs and the Ethernet. Doesn't have these guys here, though. That's a bit sad. Hope they're okay wherever they are. So what do we got on here? We got big old chip. There he is. Connector 4. That is a strange looking capacitor. 20 volt. That must be a code. 82, yeah, it's got to be some sort of code. And we've got this connector. This type of connector is very reminiscent of the, well, not only the NDev, but the Sega Mega CD development unit. It had a similar one. Obviously, it's just the one to use when you're making development hardware. And we've got one more board tacked on there. So let's get down to that. Shouldn't take too long. Well, there you have it. There's the back of whatever that board was. Bit boring. That's cool. Double connectors, double the fun. This board's the Nitro MU CPU, presumably revision C. So we've got something under here, which I will now dig up. While you watch, I noticed on the reverse side of this board we actually had a little bit of corrosion. So I'm hoping there's nothing that can leak on this side that's leaked through the board. So there's nothing on the other side. Just got a single socket. There we go. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, this board is incredible. This board is terribly boring. It's the, well, there it is up the top. Wireless adapter. Revision D. It looks like they're using Panasonic caps for the SMDs, which is good. I recognise the formatting. 33E in the HA range, whatever range that is, and it's ROHS compliant because it's got the little dot and it's got the batch number at the bottom. What's it got on it? It's got a Mitsumi chip of some sort. I'm going to have to take photos of all this, stick it in the photo gallery on McRetro.net. So here's what was under there. It's actually the tiny little ARM CPU. And I think above that we have a date stamp. So 0722, week 22 in 2007. That could be right. Got some SRAM. I like it when they label things. NEC SRAM. Some 100 microfarad caps. Yep, that's pretty exciting. CR2032. Wow, that's a really pain in the ass place to get to. Oh well. That is the teardown. So now that it's in pieces, I'll go ahead and take some photos and pop them up on Mega and Flickr. Maybe Facebook if it's lucky. Actually, no, they'll only get onto Mega. Yeah. Oh well. It's better than it not being anywhere. Don't know what that is from because there's nothing that's leaked. Which is curious, and there's no board that sits on top of this one, so I can't explain that. The magic. The magic. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I guess in the next video we'll be plugging this in and testing it. Seeing if it still works after stripping it down and fixing the alignment of that LED. That was the main thing to do today. And I'm glad it's done. Thanks for watching. McRetro, signing out. Signing off. Signing out. Signing off. McRetro out. Oh, there we go. That's better.